What's up you guys, I'm Simon with MSJ Offroad. Today we are here in Mesa, Arizona with two of the baddest rigs we have to give you guys a walk around of our Vanguard camper. So we'll start over here with the Tundra. This is Kennan's Tundra from Octane Adventures, helping us out, letting us use his rig today. We're gonna start off by showing the grenade style latches on our front treehouse. So this, you're just gonna pull this ring back and then push this up, and it unlatches the treehouse from this side. We'll do the same thing on the other side. This thing I just held on to is the fly pole mount. So there's a little hole right here. We'll show you the poles. You just stick it in, and then there's a fly in there that we'll show you once we get it all up in the air. This right here is our gas strut with a locking. So once it's up, we'll show you how to use it later in the video, but you basically depress this, and that allows the camper to fully come down. Continuing on through the camper, we have these 4 bolts in this 4-bolt pattern, and this allows you to mount awnings, shower awnings, things like that. We have some mounts available for purchase if you wanted to mount anything on the camper. Moving on, we have our external ladder mounts right here. Most people don't really use this because there's interior access and it just takes up extra space, but it's there if you want it. Here we have the side panels. This one is outfitted with the MOLLE and the red logo. This is customizable, so if you wanted to do like a blue or anything like that, let us know. We can color change that. On Vincent's truck over here, huge shout out to him for letting us use his rig today. We do have the window design, so I can pop these up and give you guys a tour of the inside a little bit. This sliding window, you can get it fixed if you didn't want it to be sliding for whatever reason. If you do, you just pull this tab and it slides right on over. And same thing, just push it and it locks. Right here we have our struts. If you ever need to change this for whatever reason, it's a 12mm stud on this side and a 13mm nut on that side. These latches are also fully adjustable. So what you'll kind of notice over time is we have a rubber gasket here. Over time, you'll notice some fluctuation. This is fully adjustable. So if it shifts at all, it'll still lock securely. Pull this down. This right here is a water outlet. So if it rains, there's a little channel right here for the window, and this lets out that water so you don't have any water in your cab. I'll go back over to Kennan's now. MOLLE on the outside. And on the inside, we also have MOLLE if you wanted to mount anything. Kennan has these sick Milwaukee pack-out mounts for all of his overlanding gear. And yeah. Let's head around back. I'll show you some of the features we got back here. On our way, I'll just show a really quick one. We do caulk all of our seams with a compound that's similar to like a windshield glue. Kennan here wanted a white one, so he used a home window caulking. It works great, keeps it watertight, but that's just customer choice on the color. Coming around to the back, we got a few more features back here that we need to discuss. We have another fly tent pole mount, so you'll stick the pole in there, bring it up to your fly. Latches for the tent are here. These are adjustable. I forgot to mention that the front are adjustable as well. So over time, if you need to do any adjusting, fully adjustable there. These ones are also locking. So if you wanted it more secure, you can put a lock here. We don't provide that because it's customer choice on that, but it's good to know that you can if you want to. 2 more external ladder mounts right here. And then for our campers, we do have the brake light here. It does have reverse, so the white, and also the turn signal if you wanted to hook it up. If you come to us for install, we just do the brake light, but good to know you have it if you want it. Adjustable latches here, and then we also have the pull down handle here as well. Another one here. I'll open these up so we can continue around the camper. Another fly tent mount right here, up for the pole. We'll keep going around. Kennan did get the awning here, so these are the brackets we have for him. As we're heading around, I just will mention real quick, our campers are aluminum grade. Everything in it's aluminum. So it's really light at only 340 pounds starting. If you get like an 8-foot, obviously it's going to be a little bit heavier with that extra material, but pretty light compared to some of our competitors. And then all of our campers are powder coat finished. We can do custom colors. It's really difficult to really guarantee that color match. So we kind of stick with the yin yang black and white for most customers. One of the options we do have for customers is these crossbars. If you wanted to mount like solar or a water tank or something like that, we do have these up here. They are available for purchase in addition to the base camper. Awesome, now that we have all those latches undone, we'll go ahead and set this up. I'll start over here at the front treehouse. You can do this from the inside. I'm tall enough and Kenan has these sliders, I can do it from the outside. I'm just gonna push up on this and it pops right up. We'll head over to the back. Pop this up right here. When you're popping it up, this will come out. So you can either throw it down here or throw it over. And then there's also this bungee right here. I usually bring it down to allow the canvas to fully stretch and let the tent go all the way up. And now we can move on to the interior. Moving on to the inside, I'll open these up so I have a little bit of extra headroom. I'm 6'3" and I can comfortably stand on this whole interior, as well as taking my whole arm and touching the ceiling. So that's quite a bit of headroom in here. Plenty of space for activities. Coming back down, standard features that come with the Vanguard is a light that is on the rear here, as well as one on the front. Kenan has ripped those out and put in his own custom LED lighting. If you can't tell, he has an amazing setup. One of the last few things I want to mention while we're in here is the interior ladder doubles as a handle. So with the ladder that we give you for the interior, it hooks in right here, and then you're able to step up in. Obviously, Kenan's thrown that away because he can just step up right here. Most of our customers also discard the interior ladder, but we do provide it. On my personal truck, I actually just step up on the side right here and hop up in. That's a great way to do it. Ours also do come with this plush mattress. While we're on the interior too, I can talk about the fabric and the zippers. So I'll bring this down so you guys can see. So this ripstop fabric is a premium one. This is our second iteration of this because we just wanted to make sure we had the highest quality. And these zippers were also on our third generation of the zipper. Because we had some issues with the old ones kind of not being perfect. So we just wanted to make sure they were easy to use, and they're all good now. Another cool feature that we have from the factory is this LED strip up here at the top of the tent. It's a nice little feature. And then in the front for that front treehouse, how I mentioned you can open it from the inside, there are handles on it, so you can open and close it from the inside. Up here as well, we do have shoe holders. So if you wanted to bring your shoes up and store them up there, you can. However, if they're dirty, you'd probably be better off storing them in the truck bed. Additionally, while we're in here, this truck is fitted with the sliding front glass, whereas Vincent's one is not, so we can show you what the solid front pane looks like as well. The last thing I'll mention about the interior is we do have an optional storage bin that goes right in this. So if you wanted to store stuff on the outside of the truck that you could access right here in the storage bin, obviously we'll put a picture of it up, but we do have that option as well. Moving over to Vincent's truck, I just wanted to show how we secure these to the bed. We get that question a lot. On Vincent's truck, we have this clamp style that grips onto the bottom of the truck bed, and then we use this bolt as well as a locking nut to really keep it there. If you do have a truck that's fitted with the rails, we also do that as well. I just wanted to give a quick how-to on how to use the fly pole mounts. So I'll set these down because these are for the front, and then I can actually open this up and jump in. So we'll use one for right here. So you just slide this in that hole, make sure it's all the way in, and then we'll tilt this that way, and then it kind of bends like this through the hole like that, pulls it out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take this, put it through the hole. Oop. So that holds that, and we'll throw this over. So on the front, you have two options on how you want to, or what you want to attach to. So you can either put it through here and hold on to this, which is what most people do. Or you can attach it to this front rainfly if for whatever reason you wanted that front flap open as well. Next, what we're gonna do is a real-time teardown with no cuts to show you guys how quick it is to tear down these campers. First, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna make sure these doors are closed. If they're not, obviously that tent's coming down on it. It's a bad day. Moving on to the outside, we can close these up. No cuts, so one of the things I forgot to do is bring this down, but it's easy enough to jump on the tailgate. Grab this, bring it down, jump down again. You can optionally close this, but we're leaving it open. So you'll put some tension on this, bring it to the locking strut, make sure that's disengaged. And this will come all the way down. Jump back up here. That bungee that we provide, that is up here. So I bring this back up to the middle to kind of suck down the fabric. You'll still have to do a little bit of adjusting, but one of the things you can also do is while you're on the inside, you can pull that front down because there are those latches in there. Well, I'll show you how to do it from the outside as well. Just make sure everything's tucked in nicely. And this side needs a little bit more. And good. And then I'll clean up this back real quick. And as easy as that for the top tent portion. Quick and easy. I know I used to have a clamshell tent that was way more difficult than that. Obviously, if you don't have like a step or something, it might be a little difficult to do this from the outside. One of the things you are going to want to make sure of is that on both sides these are pulled out. If they're tucked in like that, you're going to close it on it. Throw that grenade pin back in. It's as easy as that. We got one more latch on the other side, but other than that, we are all closed up.